Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. In the last one, we got to set up the rules for the final trial, the true ending trial. So, with that, every room in the entirety of this place has been unlocked to uncover all the secrets of the school and find out who the mastermind that killed Mukuro Ikusaba really is. So, let's get on into it, shall we? And one of the ones that I want to check first is the private room upstairs. The gate's open. We can finally check the second floor of the dorms, which means I have to do it. This would be the best place to go, honestly. This is the second floor of the dorms. It looks like some ancient ruins. Oh no, it's more like a battlefield, like a bomb blew up here or something. There's some blood right there. I'm guessing someone got crushed there. This place is creepy. Girls' bathroom. This place is big. Can I check it? This is a girl's bathroom. Even in a place like this, I can't bring myself to go in. Can I go in the boys' bathroom? There's gotta be a reason to go into one of these, right? Nope. No reason to be in here. Why even have it? Giraffe door. What the heck? This room is filled with lockers. It must have been for Hope's Peak students who came before us. The class before ours must have used these lockers. It looks like this locker is already broken. I can't imagine any way to get this locker open. I'm not even gonna bother trying. Do they really want me to touch every locker? I don't think that's a thing. Okay, we're just gonna leave this be. For now. Unless I get an exact answer if I have to go there. What's this room? Is this the headmaster's office? The private room? This room doesn't feel like a student's room. It's more like an adult atmosphere.
Correct.
It's the headmaster's private room. Kyoko?
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. So I decided to check it out one more time. Huh? A regret? What's the regret? Kyoko looks almost meek right now. She must be thinking about something I probably shouldn't bother her. What's this? The desk is home to a computer. That's a weird way of saying that. It must have belonged to the headmaster. Coin. I have nothing else to use coins for. I'm pretty sure that literally that looks weird. Huh? There's a strange gap in the wall. Is it some kind of design mistake or construction defect or something?
So...
There's a gap here, but it's not just a normal gap. I can feel a breeze coming out. A breeze?
Indeed.
There's likely an open space on the other side of this wall. Open space, does that mean? You mean like a hidden room? I think I might know how to open it. You know how to open it? Did you figure it out? Some kind of trick or something?
Indeed.
A very easy trick, yes. So easy I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. I saw a program on the PC that I think controls it. Enter the right password and the door should open right up.
However...
But I don't have a clue what the password might be. All I know is it's probably made up of letters or numbers. We can't really go from there. You're right, that's not nearly enough to go on.
It's true.
I looked through all his paperwork and all the files on the PC I could think of. I learned more about him than I had any desire to. But nothing that might have been his password. When I think of how much time I wasted on this. Sure. There's more things I can click on over there. I want to see that piece of paper, but I guess it's not important. Let's see who the computer is. There's a PC on the desk. It must belong to the headmaster.
It would seem.
Whoever used this last looks like they were very interested in the ultimate despair. The PC still has some search results left on it. Then we might be able to get some kind of info on the ultimate despair.
However,
there's not much though. Nothing we don't already know.
in other words,
The ultimate despair isn't one individual, but instead points to some kind of group. That group is responsible for the tragedy, which happened 1 year ago. They're the worst sorts of people whose driving force comes from despair.
however,
And that's all there is. Nothing more to it, is there?
whew,
But I guess that's the best he could do as a complete Kirigiri failure. But any information about the mastermind is helpful, right? I appreciate whatever info we can get our hands on.
correct.
I see. That's a good outlook to have. The ultimate despair has been added to the truth bullet section. Jeez. So there's a hidden room she can't get into. That's what she meant by regret. I think we can assume that there must be some kind of clue waiting in there. But maybe for her, there's more to it than that. Anyway, if we want to get in there, we need to figure out the password. And if Kyoko can't figure it out, no way do I stand a chance. No, wait, there might be a chance. The password could be something Kyoko wouldn't have thought of, or something she didn't want to think of. For example, what about your name?
What?
Huh? Oh, sorry, I was trying to think of what the password might be. I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. After the way she talked about her dad, the idea that he would use her name and as his password. Knowing how she is, I bet the idea never even occurred to her. Do you mind if I try it? Just to be sure.
Well,
It's not like you need my permission. If you want to try it, try it. Do whatever you want. Okay. Let's try it then. You know, I'm glad I thought of trying Kyoko's name, but if that's not it, that might just hurt Kyoko even more.
hey,
If you're worried about me, Makoto, don't be. I already know that your guess is wrong. Okay. In that case, here goes nothing. I collected myself and then turned to the face of the computer monitor. Let me just type the password here. I typed in her full name, Kyoko Kirigiri. My hands were tense, slightly trembling as I finished typing it in. It worked. Huh. I wonder what she's gonna think about that. What? That did it? Kyoko, it worked.
why?
I don't know why either. Kyoko? Without looking at me, she disappeared into the hidden room. She looked grim. Kyoko? Let's check out this secret room, shall we? Hey, Kyoko. I may as well not even have been in this room. Her gaze was fixed on only one thing. The present on the table? That's weird. A present wrapped and covered with such joy. That's made it so unusual. There's a brightly colored box here. It seems totally out of place in here. The more I look at it, the more suspicious I get. Should we open it? I'm getting kind of a bad vibe from it. But I mean, we can't not open it. Wait, was that? Yeah, that was Makoto, right? Yeah, it was Makoto. Okay.
Makoto.
Be careful, Makoto. Why, you think it's dangerous? No, not dangerous. But surprising, probably. Huh?
It would seem.
If it is what I think it is, at the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see. Wait, so you know what's in there?
Anyway,
Just don't scream or anything, okay? Are you saying it's something that'll make me want to scream? Okay, I'm just gonna open it. Step by heavy step, I approached the box. I took a deep breath and then took hold of the lid. Slowly, ever so slowly, I lifted it up. Light began to sneak its way into the box. I stole a hesitating glance inside and... Kyoko's advice was no use. I let out a trembling cry. What was in the box? It was bones. Human bones. It was the last thing I expected to find in such a bright, joyful box. I mean, who could have possibly imagined?
I see.
Just as I thought. What? Just as you thought? How could you ever known that? I mean, there were bones in there, human bones. Well, it's not that I wasn't thinking of the bones specifically. I just had a feeling it would be his body. It's pretty much the same thing. A dead guy in a box. My father. Huh? What about him?
Correct.
What you found in that box. Those bones. That body. That's my father. Or at least what's left of him. Are you serious? This is Kyoko's dad? The same man she's been searching for. Hold on, how can you know that for sure? How do you know that's him?
So...
Given all the information we have already, that's the only possible answer. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, he's somewhere in the school right now. It's very polarizing approach, I know. But okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants. All of them high school students. And the only people to have a single step in Hope's Peak Academy since the killing game began are those 16 students. Alter Ego said that the headmaster was probably here in the school, but the only ones who were alive at the start of the killing game were us 16 students. When you put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume
In other words...
that most likely my father was in the school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption anyway. As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. Or no, she wasn't calm. She was only trying to seem calm. She said it was just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility. But I have to believe that at some point she wanted to be proven wrong. Which is why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I know Kyoko said she wanted to see her father so she could cut off all ties. But was that all there was to it? I gave up on some of that pride. In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do. Would she really give up her pride just for that? I couldn't help but wonder. Hidden room present has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. There's also this picture, which looks like Kyoko. Huh, this picture. It's all faded. It must be pretty old. Wait, is that a picture of... Hey, Kyoko.
Why would you...
Well, this is annoying. I came here to cut myself free of the past. And yet... to now find something like this? So, what do you expect me to do now? Then I was right. It was a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time, he must have really cared about her.
Why?
Why? What? I wanted to face him and tell him myself to cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here. And now he's abandoned me again? And this time, he's even stole the only opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father? Kyoko? Photo Kyoko and the headmaster has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. There's this desk here. The headmaster's desk. It's probably hiding some kind of clue, so I really want to check it out, but I really don't want to touch Kyoko's dad's desk without her permission.
Hey.
Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you like. Are you sure?
Because...
Never let anything get in the way of the investigation. I don't. Okay then, if you don't mind. Starting from the top, I opened all the desk drawers and looked inside, rummaging through each one, finding nothing but unrelated documents. But in the last drawer... Huh? Is this? It's an e-handbook, right? And it has a label on it that says, in case of emergency. I had found some kind of emergency handbook in the headmaster's desk.
In other words...
A handbook with no limitations given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. I'm assuming that's what that is. I think you're probably right. It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it? Huh? But, Kyoko, I don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here. Then I guess I'll take it. Is it really okay? Headmaster's Handbook has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
Hey.
Listen, Makoto. Huh? Can I ask you a favor? A favor? What is it?
So...
I know it's completely reasonable to ask you this. And I know it'll only inconvenience you that much more. But could you leave? Huh?
Correct.
Just for a little while. I'd just like to be alone for a bit. Kyoko. Don't worry, I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little.
Just a second.
I need to get my emotions in order. You know, Kyoko, you told me before about the relationship you had with your dad. How you're only connected by blood, not by heart and soul. But maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you were going to say? If so, it's just a theory. And this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the facts of what happened, what I went through. That problem can't be solved so easily. You're right, I'm sorry. Once I've got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please just give me some time for myself. Okay, I understand. Then I'll see you later. Anything else in this room? I wonder. Is she really okay? Kyoko must have been in complete shock to her. Or it must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. Those bones in the box. To find out what happened to the headmaster? There's no doubt the masterminds performed that evil deed. They killed the headmaster, killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. And the headmaster is dead. The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, the one finalized the plans to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak's headmaster. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that somewhere in the school right now. But we were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind, which means the mastermind's true identity is... It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants. All of them high school students, and the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students. 15 of us met in main hall. Add Mukuro to the mix and you get 16. Including me, only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead. Sayaka, Junko, Leon, Shiro, Mondo, Hifumi and Taka, Celeste, Sakura. Even Mukuro. Even she's undeniably dead. So the ones still left alive are me, Byakuya, Hiro, Toko, and Hina, and Kyoko. Oh, I guessed it right on the and Kyoko part. Only those 6 people are still alive. There's no question. Wait, no, that can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. There just has to be. Anything more on this computer? This computer must have belonged to the headmaster. The chair. A leather chair. I can't imagine a student using something like this. It must have been the headmaster's. That's it in this room. Okay. Let's leave. So there's still more here. Why is there an Eye of Ra here? It's odd. I've already been in the other rooms. Can't go in there. But we can go in this room. This bed is completely torn apart. I mean, it's not even really a bed anymore. It's just garbage. Coin, though. There's a bathroom. I opened the door just a crack, glanced inside and immediately closed it again. There wasn't even a hint of a bathroom, just a big pile of rubble. That's it in this room. Leave the area? Yeah. Where does this lead? Wait. Was that it up there? Really? Let me check one more time. Yep, that was it. Okay, let's head back downstairs then. Okay, truth bullets. Places to check is what I want to read. Okay, let's see. Up until this point, the second floor of the dormitory area. The bio lab. The Monokuma door in the data center. That's what I want to check next. Oops. Turn that off. I need to go to the map. That's on the 4th floor, right? Is there a telly there? Yeah. Cool. So the data center. Let's go in. Oh, Aoi's in here, or Hina's in here.
Makoto?
Are you here to look around too? Is that what you're doing here? Yeah, I can't help but wonder about the Monokuma door.
Yeah.
So I figured, if all the doors in the school have been unlocked, that one should be open too, right?
But
Although I couldn't bring myself to open it, because it might explode, right? And that really sucks, so you open it. I'm sure she didn't mean it, but she made it sound like she was okay with me getting blown up. Okay. Okay, so I guess I'll open it. Wait, let me take cover first. I don't want to get exploded. Hina raced over to the nearby desk and hid underneath it. Okay. Okay, go ahead. Everything will be okay, right? Alright, here goes nothing. I threw all my weight into it, but the door opened much easier than expected. What the? This is the room he was sitting in, wasn't it? There was no explosion, thankfully. My first impression was... Whoa, this place is totally sci-fi. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. What is that device? It looks like some kind of control panel. It's really over the top, though, like some kind of military installation or something. Yeah, it kind of looks like a mech cockpit, right? Hifumi'd probably freak out if he saw it. Cockpit. So the Monokuma room has a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit. Then, could that mean?
Okay.
Alright, let's start poking at it, or whatever. I'm gonna start pushing buttons. Hold on, you can't just... or whatever. Something like that. But it was too late. Hina was already jabbing away at the control panel. Huh? Did you hear that? Yeah, I think it came from the other room. Hina, what did you press? Push. I'm not totally sure, but I think it was that one, the button that says Data Center. Data Center? I took a good look at the control panel, and I saw a bunch of buttons, each with the name of the room next to it. And just like Hina said, there was one labeled Data Center. That must be the one she pushed. But the Data Center, that's right next door. The room we were just in. That's where the strange noise came from. I'd probably better go check it out.
Yeah.
Yes, please. I'm kind of scared out of my mind right now, so I'll just cheer you up from over here. Turn to the Data Center. What happened in here? Did I hear what I think I heard? Monokuma? Is that Monokuma? Hey. Give me all your donuts! Is that you, Hina? What? Oh man, busted. How did you know?
Say what?
Anyway, what is this? Some kind of remote control camera kind of setup? You don't even know what you're controlling.
Hello.
Well, I mean, I couldn't really see anything from in here.
Found it.
Ah, I guess what I found. A self-destruct button. Whatever you do, don't push it.
Bad.
Aw, man. Are you seriously gonna push it? Anyway, I guess that settles it. In this room with the Monokuma drawing on it, and the control panel inside, controls Monokuma. Also, the reason why I did it in Monokuma's voice is because he obviously still has his voice, even though you talk into it. That's the person. Whoa, hey Makoto, what the heck was that just now? Monokuma? Huh? What do you mean? What you were controlling just now, it was Monokuma.
Huh?
Monokuma? What, for real? Yep, it looks like the panel definitely controls Monokuma, which means the mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. Yeah, they were definitely in here. The mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. And this control panel, or control room, is totally separate from the data center area with all the monitors. In other words,
Hey,
maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Kyoko's theory was right, but if the mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from here, that means they've been inside this room this whole time, right? I guess that would have to be true, but if that's true, the 16 students, I'm just gonna say. Then the mastermind Monokuma's puppeteer really is the 16th student. No, it can't be. Out of the 16 students, there's no way, right? Monokuma's control room has been added to the Truth Bolt section of your handbook. What's wrong, Makoto? I don't like that face you're making. Oh no, it's nothing. Oh, okay. What about you? Is everything okay? Oh, well, it's just... There is where the mastermind's been hiding, right? This is where the mastermind's been hiding, right? So, who knows if they set up traps or something. I can't say it isn't possible, but I really hope it's not true. So, like, you want to leave soon? There's still a lot of other places to check out. Yeah, good point. We can't waste all our time standing around here. Okay, you want to get going? Yeah. I just want to check one more thing. What's with that? What's wrong, Makoto? Oh, I guess I can't look at it. Okay, let's get out of here then. Click. As soon as the door to the data center was closed, I heard a strange sound. What was that? The door, it just locked on its own. What? My hand shot out to grab the doorknob. You're right, it's locked, but why? They were in there with us, whoever the culprit was. Of course it's locked, because the data center is now restricted. Monokuma?
Just a second.
Hey, no fair. You can't just go around restricting whatever you feel like.
Hey,
It's for your benefit. 'Cause if that room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Imagine how depressed everyone would get if the school mascot just stopped moving. Then that room, as you may have guessed, that's where my controls are. So right now, you're being operated by someone in that room?
Yes, indeed.
Correctamundo.
You're a liar.
But that doesn't make any sense. We were just in there and we didn't see anyone. Oh, you didn't, did you? Are you sure you were as thorough as you could have been? Did you happen to check a certain suspicious hatch? I tried. Actually, I clicked on it. No way. The hatch on the floor? Too bad. That was your one big chance and you blew it.
Too bad.
Of course that hatch can't be opened from the outside anyway, so whatever. Now then, this room is officially restricted, so no more investigating. I'll be relying on you guys to tell the others. Peace. He's gone, but was he telling the truth? The mastermind was hiding in there? In fact, if you think back to when we got locked out of the control room, that proves it for sure.
Huh?
Then when I said we should leave, well, the hatch couldn't be opened from the outside anyway, right? So it's not your fault.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. Anyway, we don't have to let it get to us. We have to stay positive and make the most of the time we have left. You're right. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping my body moving. Okay, I'm gonna go around and tell everyone what we found here. Nice, you got me all motivated again.
You got it.
Okay, I'm out. See you later. Hina took off at a full sprint. I have to do what I can too. That's the only way forward. I just want to look at it. Definitely locked. I figured I wouldn't be able to get into the data center. What if we get the key from Kyoko and go in there? I want to try that later. I don't think we weren't able to get in the music room. The music room was completely useless. Headmaster's room. Yeah, we should probably check that out. Byakuya, where you at? How do you get there again? This way. So this is the room Kyoko went into and stole the key from. Bunch of pictures on the wall. This is the headmaster's room. I've heard an awful lot about it, but this will be my first time seeing it for myself. Ah, Makoto, it's you. Oh, Byakuya. Let's talk to him. Well, you came to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting? What do you mean, something interesting? Take a look at this. It was on top of a pathetically ostentatious desk. Class 78 student registry. It contains profiles for all of us and Mukuro.
So in other words,
apparently Class 78 refers to us. Wait, when we found Mukuro's profile in Kyoko's room...
I see.
That's right, it also mentioned Class 78. This must be where Kyoko got that page. And since the rest of our profiles are listed in there, along with hers,
In other words,
there could be no doubt Mukuro was a student here at Hope's Peak, just like the rest of us. Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student. That must be how Kyoko learned about it. But it seems that Kyoko was in a hurry. Huh? What do you mean? I'm talking about when she stole it. The uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumpled. She must have been in a hurry. Well, since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure she wanted to get out of as fast as possible. But what's your point? She was in so much of a hurry that she only got the first page. The first page? Correct, Mukuro's profile actually contains 2 pages. What?
so in
In other
words,
oh. when it comes to this profile. There was more information about Mukuro that we still didn't have. What kind of information is it? Why do you ask me to explain every little thing? You can read, can't you? It seems to be some sort of detailed report put together by the headmaster himself. I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left such an interesting clue. I was half listening to Byakuya as I skimmed through the report. Mukuro reappeared suddenly. In the background, an entity floats, close but just out of reach. So that's what Mukuro looked like. Huh. The entity known as the Ultimate Despair. Right now I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Mukuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about all this. I need to push forward with my research into the Ultimate Despair. And I need to pay attention to Mukuro's behavior too. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she's must have gone through as a member of Fenrir, she's entered Hope's Peak. She didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. That fact alone proves her tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I want to believe in her. She's one of my students after all. But if I decide she's a danger to the other students, I will be forced to take all responsible measures. Mukuro was a part of the Ultimate Despair. I don't think there can be any doubt about it now. But wouldn't that mean Mukuro and the Mastermind were allies? So why? Why would they kill Mukuro? Plus, even the headmaster seemed to be afraid of Mukuro, what Mukuro was capable of. They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or maybe it means that the Mastermind is even stronger than Mukuro was.
What?
What's wrong, Makoto? Huh?
That's fine.
You seem to be lost in thought. But I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important bit of information within that file that you should note. What is it? Did you notice a picture in there? A picture of a girl perhaps you've never seen before. A girl who seems to be included as a part of Class 78. That should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is. And further information about the girl is included in that file. 5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds. And it's even list vitals 31, 22, 32. Well, what do you think? What do I think? Are you asking me, like, if she has a nice body?
Stop talking.
You hopeless idiot. What I'm trying to tell you is maybe you'll want to keep that in mind for later. Maybe you'll want to make your way back to the corpse, and maybe you'll think, oh, could that mean? Wait, is he trying to say there's a chance the body isn't actually Mukuro? Is that what he's trying or saying? Personally, what I'm thinking seems all but impossible, but it wouldn't hurt to confirm, right?
It's all clear now.
That's all I wanted to say. What you do with that information is your business. So I'm back to being Byakuya's errand boy. Mukuro's profile has been added to the Truth Bolt section of your handbook. Oh, and one last thing. It's a bit of advice from me to you, so it suggests you pay attention. Advice for me? You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well. It's not like we're getting along, she's just done a lot to help me. Well, don't put too much faith in her. Huh?
In other words,
The cost of that faith might be more than you can afford. What are you saying? Just what I think. Call it a hunch. A hunch. But my hunches tend to be proven right. The advice is free this time. Take it or don't, as you will. I'll keep it in mind, thanks. Let's check the registry out. Class 78 student registry. Apparently that's us. It has profiles on me and everyone I met at the beginning. And Mukuro. Just like us, Mukuro was apparently a new student here at Hope's Peak. Mukuro Ikasaba, part of the Ultimate Despair. which means her and the mastermind should have been allies. But then why would that mastermind kill her? Weren't they friends? Is that all there is in this room? There's this bookshelf here. The bookshelf seems really well made, and it's filled with files and thick books. There's another golden sword in there. There are trophies and even a shield in display case. Papers on the ground. There are a bunch of documents scattered all over the floor. Somehow it makes me feel anxious. Leave the area, yeah. Okay, so we've been all on the 4th floor now. That's not what I want. I want to go to my truth bullets. Places to check is what I need to check out. 4th floor has the data center and the headmaster's room. 2nd floor, so we should go to the bio lab next, I believe, and then recheck the garden and the dojo. That bio lab, it does have me curious, honestly. Bio lab. The creepy little bio lab here. Raw. Let's check it out. It's frozen. Well, here I am in the bio lab. It's so cold. It's like abnormally cold. I feel like I'm in a giant refrigerator. Seriously, why is it so cold? It's so cold. Why is it so cold in here? That's the first thing I need to figure out. That maybe? There's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. And on the left side there was a bunch of glowing blue lights. But on the other side, there's some kind of weird machine. Oh, oops. I've seen something like this before. Oh, that's it. I've seen this kind of thing in horror movies and stuff. It's a fridge, it's a fridge for storing dead bodies. Does that mean the biolab is actually a morgue? I should probably take a closer look around. Can I look inside there? There's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall on the left side. There's a bunch of glowing blue lights. But only some of the lights are on. The ones on the left, the right-hand lights are off. There's 6 of them. There's one for everybody. Is that what you're saying? Wait. There's 7 of them. How many of them are there? 4, 8, 12, 16. There's 7 people around. That's why there's 7 fridges without bodies in them, if this is a morgue. There's a stack of tarps here. I've been seeing a lot of those lately. Oh, there's some kind of booklet here. It looks like an instruction manual. We offer an eco-friendly alternative to standard dry ice for all your cadaver needs. In addition to germicidal lamps, we also provide an ozone generator for the removal of ethylene gas. Simply insert the cadaver and the blue light will let you know. The automated systems have activated. Temperature and humidity levels will be adjusted automatically for optimum settings. With our system, anyone can keep a body fresh as daisy for as long as you need. In the unlikely event of a problem, the red light will activate and an alarm will sound immediately. The exterior is stainless steel, and we do offer an optional leather upholstery upgrade package. This is the instruction manual for the fridge. While looking around, I think I get it. It seems clear to me now. It's some kind of makeshift morgue. Biolab secret has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. And about those lights by each slot. Please tell me you notice it. It looks like it's set up so that when a slot is occupied, the blue light comes on, which would mean inside each slot, lit up in the blue, another one of the victims is. Blue lab lights has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. I can't let my emotions take control right now. There's only one thing I can do for everyone who's died, and that's defeat the mastermind. And to do that, I have to continue my investigation. I don't have any other option. I want to look at the 7 not opened ones. This is one of those fridges they put dead bodies in. I've seen them on crime shows and stuff. Then, does that mean everyone who's died is... they're all in this little room? Look at it one more time, dude. There's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. On the left side, there's a bunch of glowing blue lights, but only some of the lights are on. The ones on the left and the right-hand lights are off. It's gotta be 4, just making sure, 8, 12, 16, yeah, there's 17. Okay. I don't think there's anything else in this room. Check the surveillance camera, I guess. I'm surprised the surveillance camera can work with how cold it is in here. There are icicles hanging from the monitor. Okay. Biolab is done. Let's see here. We should head out to the dojo in the garden, shouldn't we? Let's do the garden first. We're gonna try and put the entire investigation in one episode if all possible. I'm not sure if it's gonna be possible, but I already know we're at the 45-minute mark, but we're gonna keep going. It's gone. Mukuro's body, it's not here. So it's been cleaned up. So my answer on the biolab is correct then. There's still 4 chickens left. Honestly, I'd be kind of terrified if there were more than that. It would be kind of funny. Did the plant kill it? Kill the body? Monokuma flower, is it true? Does it really eat people? Paper, plastic, and people. Well, I don't think it's related to this case, so I'd better keep my distance. I kind of would like to know if it's maybe in there. Maybe the body is inside the tool shed. I'd better check it out just in case. Nope. I didn't find anything, even close to a dead body. But if it's not in here either, then it must be. Could it be in the biolab? But corpses aren't the only thing I need to check in here. There's one other thing. That tarp. A tarp played a key role in another case, so I better look into it. The killer used the tarp to keep the sprinklers from getting the body wet, which means the killer might have left some clue behind here. I didn't notice this before, but there's a small stamp on the corner of the tarp. Biolab. It says Biolab. Then this originally came from the Biolab. Tarp has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I want to look at that pickaxe one more time. Is that the pickaxe? On the handle it says Crazy Diamond. It's the same thing that was written on the back of Mondo's coats. The pickaxe is connected to Mondo somehow. Strange. I don't think there's anything else left in here I could check. Pots. Yeah, nothing. Okay, let's leave her. I wonder where Hiro is. Maybe he's in the dojo. That's all I really need to check here. Let's check the dojo as well, just to get it out of the way. Hey, Toko. Oh, Toko, so this is where you were.
What do you want?
Just want to check on you. Am I so disgusting you want me to out of your sight? No, that's not it at all. I just thought maybe you'd found a clue. Well, I haven't. I didn't find anything, not one single clue. I figured since this place was related to the case, I would have something, right? But there wasn't anything anything out of the ordinary here. Give back my precious time. Calm down, Toko.
What's your
Don't tell me to
problem?
calm down. Do you have any idea what I'm going through right now? When everyone finds out, they're gonna call me useless. Good for nothing. Nobody's gonna say that. Master will. I'm not sure I can disagree with that. I don't want that. I'm sick of always being looked down on. Why won't anyone accept me? Well, I don't think there are any clues here, so maybe I'm gonna get going. Can I talk to her one more time? Why is everything... I don't think there are any clues in here. Oops. Okay, so there's nothing in the dojo. That's good to know. So the only last place to check is the biolab right now. Okay, let's do this. This might be the last clue I need for the investigation before the class trial then. Maybe. Let's look at the tarps. There's a stack of tarps here. I've been seeing a lot of those things lately. There's some kind of weird machines built in the wall. On the left side, there's a bunch of glowing blue lights, but only some of the lights are on. The only ones on the left. And the right-hand lights are off. Okay, why didn't I check the biolab? This is one of those fridges they put dead bodies in. I've seen them on crime shows and stuff. So is everyone who's died... Then does that mean, since Mukuro's body disappeared from the garden, could it be in here? I need to check, but I have no idea how to open this thing. Well, this thing might tell me. Oh, there's some kind of booklet here. Looks like instruction manual. We offer an eco-friendly alternative to standard dry ice for all your cadaver needs. In addition to germicidal lamps, we also provide an ozone generator for the removal of ethylene gas. Simply insert the cadaver, and the blue light will let you know the automated systems have been activated. Temperature and humidity levels will be adjusted automatically for optimum setting. With our system, anyone can keep a body fresh as a daisy for as long as you need. In the unlikely event of a problem, the red light will activate and an alarm will sound immediately. The exterior is stainless steel. We do offer an optional leather upholstery upgrade package. This is the instruction manual for the fridge. That didn't help me at all. Weird machine. Uh-huh. Maybe the desk is something different. No, that's not what I need. I need to be in here. For some reason. Monokuma monitor? There are icicles hanging from the monitor. Huh. I can't do anything here. This is where I need to be. I'll go get Kyoko, I think. Hallway 2. Locker room. Private room. And there's Kyoko. The locker room has something important? Really? Okay, so it does have something important. Huh. Let's try this one. I wonder if I can open this locker. Nope, blocked. There's a card reader installed on the door. This must be how you get the locker open. After all, it's pretty similar to the card that readers from the lockers on the second floor of the school. And you have to use your e-handbook to open those up. So does that mean, well, let's give this a try. I took out the handbook and my handbook and ran it across the card reader, and then no luck. Maybe only the locker's owner can open it, which means none of us can do it. Wait, but what about the emergency handbook I found in the headmaster's hidden room? Okay, let's give it one more try. Okay, so there was a reason to come back here. I took the emergency handbook and ran it across the card reader and... beep. Alright, just what I was hoping for. Now let's see what we got inside. I don't see anything that might be a clue. Check all the lockers. Took out the emergency handbook. Beep. And it's open. Now let's see what we got. This thing is practically empty. What is that? There's just one thing, some kind of pocketbook. I don't see a name written on it, so I can't say for sure whose is it. It is. But there's some writing inside. It could be very important. I don't like the violating the owner's privacy, but I'd better take a look. It looks like a girl's handwriting, and all the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. Huh. I was flipping through the pocket, but my hand froze when I got to a certain page. I saw familiar writing there. Words I've heard before. There's a plan to turn Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here in a communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our students' prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as a foundation for a new era. This is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. So, what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father. It's exactly what Kyoko said. This can't be true, can it? But I knew it was, and I knew exactly who the pocketbook belongs to. Kyoko, it couldn't be anyone else's. But if this belongs to Kyoko, what was it doing in this locker? And what she wrote here completely contradicts what she told me already told me. She said she hasn't seen her dad since he left, when she was little. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. Just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. What does this all mean? I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about this whole thing. But when I reached the last page, the question mark spinning through my head just started spinning that much faster. When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing was messy and disorganized, scrawled. Despair walks among us, and so we survive, and so we thrive. What is this? What does it mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense? There's a second despair. Locker pocketbook has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay. Well, we gotta try all the lockers, right? So, took the emergency handbook. Beep. Looks like the locker opened. Nope, nothing. That could be a clue. Let's try this one then. Beep, and I don't see anything that might be a clue. I would like to try this locker right here, unless it's not gonna let me. I can't imagine any way to get this locker open. I'm not even gonna bother trying. There's this one right here. Took out the emergency handbook and looks like it opened. Oh, something's in here. This locker is totally disorganized. Whoever it belongs to probably has disorganization problems in every part of their life. Is this not Hifumi? No, this is Hiro's locker. This is a crystal ball. Huh, crystal ball. No, it can't be. There's no way he ever used this locker. It's just not possible. There's all kinds of textbooks and notebooks stacked up in a particular order, and dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever stuffed this is doesn't do a lot of studying. No, not that I can really talk. Trying to act casual and natural as possible. I picked up one of the notebooks and I saw, but that moment I looked inside the notebook. Any sense of uneasiness I may have had evaporated. Hiro's notebook, yeah. What? There's no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written Yasuhiro Hagukare. Hooray. Is this our Yasuhiro? The notebook also contained a large numbers of notes in a variety of different classes, which would mean he attended classes here. No, that can't be possible. I mean, Hiro come to this school at the same time as the rest of us. We were all sucked into this evil world. We never had the chance to take any classes. So what is this notebook? Locker notebook has been added to your Truth Bolt section. It's a crystal ball, but that can't be. There's no way he would have ever used this locker. But the more I see, the less sense it makes. Because these lockers, I mean, they had to belong to previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are things in the lockers that look like they belong to people here? A notebook that seems to belong to Hiro, and a pocketbook that seems to belong to Kyoko. There has to be some kind of explanation. But if I find that out, I have to keep moving the investigation forward. And I have to believe in everyone. Well, let's go see Kyoko first. Ding dong bing bong. Is that it for the investigation?
This is a school announcement.
Okay.
Is everyone working hard? Is your investigation coming along nicely? Well then,
Yeah.
since you're all giving it your best, your generous headmaster will give you a little hint.
Hint?
For those of you who are interested, please make your way to the gym ASA possible.
ASAP. What? Now he wants us to give us a hint. It's suspicious, there's no doubt about that. This could be a trap. But even knowing that, he said to go to the gym, right? I wonder how many people are going to show up. Oh, Hiro. Oh, hey, Hiro. Oh, Makoto? Why do you act so surprised? Oh, no reason. You heard Monokuma's announcement, right? Are you here to find out what he has to say? I just did, actually. I'm on my way out. You already talked to him? What did he say? Listen, sorry, but I gotta go. Hiro, wait. There was no point in trying to stop him. He ran off like a frightened animal. Hiro? It's like he was trying to avoid me. I was hoping to talk to him about the notebook I found in the locker. Has to be hiding something this whole time. Has he been hiding something like this the whole time? Let's see, Monokuma. Is it just me in the room? Yep, it is. Okay, Monokuma. What you got?
I am Monokuma.
Hello, welcome, hello. Are you ready for your final hint? Well, it just so happens to be in the envelope on the ground in front of you. The envelope? This must be the envelope. And just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside. What? Don't worry, just get over with it. Get it over with. Monokuma's cryptic words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope and opened it. What I found was a single photograph. What the? It featured a bunch of faces I recognized extremely well. There's Mukuro there too. It was everyone who'd come to Hope's Peak at the same time as me. Wait, but there's someone behind Sayaka. She's the only one I don't recognize. No, you do. Wait, that's not true. I do recognize her. That's right, when Byakuya and I were in the headmaster's room, we looked at that file. Mukuro Ikusaba. Then this girl is... But why? Why is Mukuro here with everyone else? And even more than that, just having everyone here pose like this is weird enough by itself. And we're all wearing matching uniforms. I don't remember anything like this. And now that I'm looking at it, it's not even everyone. I'm not in that picture. I'm the only one not there. The picture has all 15 other students, but not me. But I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't remember ever taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I met everyone else was when I arrived here at Hope Speak Academy. So it's natural for me not to be in this picture, but what's definitely unnatural is that everyone else in this picture, I thought everyone was like me and I didn't know each other till they got here. But if this picture is real, then could it be, everyone else and just me, everyone here except me is... How long are you gonna keep up this rambling soliloquy of yours, Hamlet?
What are you gonna do?
You're kinda getting in the way of standing there, you know? So I mean, get out. But I told you I'm not fielding any questions. What kind of mystery would this be if I gave you all the answers? That'd be totally out of left field. Yeah. I guess that means he's done talking. Damn it. Group photo is added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. So in the end, all I found in the gym was even more confusion, and with that confusion in hand, I left the gym dejected. Huh. How does that count as a hint? It just made me even more confused. Is that what Monokuma was going for? Did he put together a fake photo just to confuse me? But it looked so real, so full of life. How could anyone fake that? Which would mean everyone but me. Maybe I should ask everyone directly. That should clear all this up. No, I have to clear all this up. Where would everyone be, though? I gotta go one by one to everybody? Oh, no. Dining hall. Maybe I just gotta go to the dining hall and everyone will be in there, maybe. Hey, Hina. I got something for you. So, this is where you've been hiding. Listen, I was hoping to talk to you. Makoto? Sorry, gotta go. What? She ran off so fast I didn't even have time to ask her to stop. Hina? Why? Why won't you talk to me? Is everyone gonna run away from me now? Because I wasn't in the class photo. He's in the archive, so let's go see the Byakuya. Oops. Wrong way. What the? Okay, there we go. This place is disorientating. So he's in the archive right now. Do you think... I don't know if he'll run from me. I hope not. Hey, Byakuya. I gotta talk to you. Please don't run. Oh, Byakuya. Listen, do you think we could talk? Byakuya?
That's enough.
I have nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me as if we were friends. Hey, Byakuya, wait. But of course he didn't, he just walked away. What the? Why was he acting like that? Like he was purposely trying to avoid me. Let's go and find Kyoko. That's who I want to go see. Because I know Kyoko won't run from me. Or at least I would hope. She's gotta be in here, right? She's gotta be in that back room. Still. Okay, let's check it out. Hey Kyoko, you in here? Not in this room. How about the other room? There's all kinds of stuff I want to talk to her about, but I'd better give her some more time. Okay, so Kyoko, I can't talk to Kyoko yet. Archive. The dojo and the hallway. You check the hallway for, or the, she's in the dojo, isn't she? So, let's go to the dojo. Hey, Toko. Huh? Toko's not even here. Leave the area, yeah. How about the garden? You in here? There's Hiro. Come on, Hiro, talk to me. Hey, Hiro. Makoto? Oh, what's going on with you? Every time I see you, you freak out like that. No, no. Sorry, but I'm in a big hurry. Once again, he ran off like a terrified rabbit. Hiro, what's wrong? I still wasn't able to talk to him about the notebook I found. It was like he was avoiding me. Like he was afraid of me. Why? I should probably check the tool shed. Looking in the tool shed. Nothing. Stuff's been shoved everywhere. From a lawnmower to a fertilizer pots. Flower pots to farm tools. Nothing in there. Just check the dojo. Just in case I had to go see Hiro first. Nope, no one's in here for sure. Where could Toko be? Biolab. Let's see if anyone's in here. I decided to visit the biolab one more time, and the first thing I saw when I got there was her passed out again. Huh? Toko? It's open. Oh, but Toko. Yeah, let's check out Toko. Toko, are you okay? No. She's not dead, is she? Oh, hey, Genocide Joe. What? It's cold. It's super cold. It's so cold. I think I might catch a cold. You keep taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will. What? I was asleep? I must have fainted again. I bet you were standing here staring at me, getting all excited, weren't you? No, I wasn't. Oh, then what? Hot and bothered, straight up. I'm not gonna say that. Okay, so why did you pass out? I don't know, last thing I remember was me waking up just now. What do you think? What did you do to Miss Murderous? Oh, that's right, your memory stops and starts each time you switch. Bingo bazinga! We share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate. And don't say it like it's a bad thing. It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Because even if she forgets something, I totally remember. So it's like a double the memory. Oh no, it's more like half. Genocide Jack's memory has been added to the truth bullet section. But all I want to know right now is, where's my little darling? Tell me you know. Now or I'll slit your throat. I don't know, I'm sure Byaku's around here somewhere. Doing his own investigating. By himself. I assume so. I knew it. I totally knew it. I'm totally pro when it comes to all things master. Anyway, I gotta hurry. I can't even imagine how lonely he must be right now. Huh. Toko shot off, her eerie laughter echoing behind her. And I totally forgot to ask her about the picture. Well, there's no point in asking Genocide Jack anyway. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why did Toko faint? There's gotta be some reason for it. Well, the body that got pulled out. The fridge is open, but I'm sure they were all shut last time I was here. That must be why she passed out. I was right, it was Kyoko, cool. She faints so easily. Kyoko.
Makoto.
It's getting late, isn't it? Are you okay?
Indeed.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. No, you don't have to apologize.
Listen.
But listen about this room. Oh yeah, it's a morgue. Yeah,
I knew it.
I suspected as much. And Toko must have looked inside the fridge and seen what was in there. And well, there you have it. You knew she fainted.
Indeed.
I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason became clear.
It would seem...
I imagined she came here to investigate, and when she opened the slot there, that's when she saw the body inside the drop and dropped like a bag of rocks. Why's everything gotta be so difficult with her?
Anyway...
We should close it up. Don't want to leave it hanging open like that. Yeah, good idea.
Makoto.
Give me a hand with this. Kyoko approached the fridge, hands outstretched, but suddenly she stopped. What's wrong?
Listen.
Maybe we should wait a second before closing it. Huh? How come? Because Mukuro's body is in there. Mukuro's corpse? Mukuro's body is inside the fridge.
I see.
Just like every other time, the mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the class trial. The mastermind did it, because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess.
So...
You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body. Oh, that's right. Hiyoko didn't get a chance to check the body during the last investigation.
Makoto.
I need to do my own examination on the corpse as soon as possible. I'm going to find a clue this time, and I'm going to grab the mastermind by the tail. Okay, so what should I do?
So then...
Why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished. Just wait over there, that's it. Can I look at it too? It's a fridge meant for storing dead bodies. I can't do it, I can't look inside. What am I supposed to do? Kyoko, anything else? I should ask Kyoko about that group photo. After all, she's in it too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I wanted to talk to you about something. What is it? It's about the announcement Monokuma made earlier.
Whew.
You mean the one about a hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer. Huh, why not?
Because...
The only reason he'd give us a hint at this point would be to confuse us, to cloud our judgment. I can solve the mystery on my own without whatever he hints he may have to offer. That's a good point. I wish I could go back and do the same thing, but what's done is done, I guess. Standing here, looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? Did the mastermind forge that picture as a trap to confuse us? That's gotta be it. There's no other explanation. Tarp. You know, I've seen tarp like this before. Ah, that's the same one I found in the garden tool shed. And if I remember that tarp, and the stamp on it said the biolab. And the tarp that was used to help camouflage the murder in the garden, at some point someone got it from the biolab and took it over there. Tarp has been updated in the truth bullet section. How about this? I've already looked through this instruction manual. More importantly, can I talk to Kyoko again? I should ask Kyoko about the group photo. After all, she's in it too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation. We've already... Okay, that has nothing to do with it. One left side of the refrigerator is a bunch of the blue lights are on. But these ones aren't. It would seem the blue light comes on when a slot is occupied. So when someone's in there, the blue light comes on. Looking around the number of lights that are on, including Mukuro's, there's 9 in all. 9 lights. Biolab lights has been updated in the truth bolt section.
Whew.
Okay, Makoto, I'm done. Already? Geez, that was fast.
Indeed.
Anyone can do good work if they go slowly. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief. So, did you find anything?
Indeed.
I paid careful attention to the wounds and the traces of blood, and it seems highly likely that the stomach wound and blow to the back of the head were inflicted after death. Really, the burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. So that means neither one of those were the fatal injury, right? Then what was the fatal injury? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object as thick as a metal pipe. The body was discovered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. The only other option is those other wounds, but the file said they were old.
Is that right?
Where does it say they're old? Huh?
Because...
All the Monokuma files says is that they were inflicted at least several days ago. I guess I don't see the difference.
Wrong.
While the difference is immense considering the impression they give.
Listen.
You seem to be equating several days old with simply old.
However,
But that doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds, it makes it sound like they've been there forever, like they're not related to the murder. Are you saying they are? But we all got the Monokuma file right after she was killed, right? So if the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way they could have had anything to do with it.
so then,
But what if Mukuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days? What?
at the very least,
Certainly you can allow it as one of the many possibilities, can't you? One of the many.
right.
A detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can.
In other words,
They envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. Then, as they investigate the tests that they find against each of these possibilities, of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work, but beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future. Kyoko's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
hey,
So, if there's anything else you'd like to know about the condition of the body, now's the time. Come to think of it, there is one thing. Earlier when I was looking at Mukuro's profile, it listed her height and weight.
so
5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds. Vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get all that right? You remembered all that? They are indeed consistent with the corpse. So then...
indeed,
And don't forget about Fenrir tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake.
indeed.
Our victim in this case, without a doubt, is Mukuro Ikosaba. Mukuro Ikosaba's profile has been updated in the Truth Bullet section.
And
Is that all you wanted to ask? Yeah, I think so.
so then,
And it looks like we have no further business with Mukuro's body. Let's get going. It's kind of chilly in here. Oh wait, are we not going to put the body back? Don't you think that it's kind of sad leaving it out like this?
why?
Sad. Did you forget she was our enemy once? A part of the ultimate despair. But she still got killed. She's still a victim.
Hey,
Have you ever heard the phrase, you reap what you sow? Well, yeah, but still.
whew,
You really are naive. You know that. It's really quite appalling. But she could have abandoned me, but she decided to help me instead. So for someone like that, what does it mean to be naive?
so then,
I think we've done all we can do here. Back to our separate investigations, yes? Ah, hold on. I still have one more thing to do. Something I need to talk to Kyoko about. I need to ask her about the pocketbook I found in the locker. If I don't do it now... Yeah, let's talk to her. Hey Kyoko, I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
what?
Go ahead, then out with it. Have you really not seen your dad ever since... even once since you got here?
What?
What?
So,
What do you mean? Well, you know all those lockers in the second floor of the dorms.
indeed.
I do, yes. But to get into any of the lockers, you need the handbook of whoever the locker belongs to. Actually, Wait, was that her? Oh, yep, that was her saying that. Actually, I managed to get them open using the emergency
I
handbook.
see.
The one you found in the headmaster's hidden room.
And
So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook.
why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine these lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is, there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting in a locker? Everything you said makes perfect sense, but there's something written inside. It was about the headmaster, about your father.
what? If that's true,
Could that mean that video is real too? Video.
Makoto.
Makoto, I think everything is finally starting to fit together, to reveal a cohesive picture. Although I'm afraid that the picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined. What are you talking about? I need to investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm what you just said with my own 2 eyes. Oh, let me give you the headmaster's handbook, that way you can.
So...
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening that locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that it's my locker. Your locker.
Makoto.
If you watch this, it'll all make sense. A DVD. It says class number 78, urgent interviews.
So...
I found it in a hidden room after you left.
Anyway...
I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so just watch it and see for yourself. I think you'll realize exactly what it means. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever seen before. None of this makes sense right now, but I guess this means that there's some kind of important clue on this DVD. Interview DVD has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Makoto.
Oh, and now it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble?
In other words...
So as it turns out, the arrangements I'd made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings. You're talking about your dad, right? I can't never find the answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life. And all because of the mastermind.
However...
But there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through with that. Kyoko's eyes burned with fire of determination. Determination to defeat the mastermind. It's strange to be confronted with his death, and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
Why?
So why is it? Why does it bother me so much to know how he suffered? It's ridiculous, there's no understanding it, I guess. She let out a small laugh as she said it. But her smile was filled with sorrow.
Whew.
So, that's it for my rambling. There's still so much to do before I can consider my task complete. Yeah, you're right.
Hey.
But keep this in mind. There's only ever one absolute truth. Whether that truth serves justice or suffering, whether it's greatest truth or the worst. What do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up on hope. Absolutely not, because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
So then...
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial. Leaving behind that final farewell, Kyoko is gone. I better get going myself. I got a DVD from Kyoko. I should head to the AV room to check it out. Kyoko said about hopeless truth, but no matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even if it's the worst truth in the world, I can't afford to lose. Okay, down to the first floor. Dormitory now. Hope's Peak, first floor. I want to get as close to the AV room as possible. AV room, let's go. It's been a while since we've been in here. Let's see what this interview tape is. This should be able to play DVDs just fine. Well then, I'd better take a look. I took the DVD Kyoko gave me and put it in the locker. Or the player. Locker. In the player. It said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on the screen. I stared into the black of the monitor. It must have only been a few seconds, but to me it felt like an eternity. And then, all of a sudden, an image appeared. Sayaka? It took me by total surprise. I haven't seen Sayaka in who knows how long, and there she was.
Then, are you ready to begin?
The voice I heard was the man positioned on the other side of the screen, on one side of the screen. It was the voice of a middle-aged man.
I apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
It sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute.
Okay.
It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much.
Okay.
Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
You want me to accept that? Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. It made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of your life in the school? Accept. What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
Huh. That's what they mean by hopeless truth. As if on cue, that was where the video cut out. There was a lot I hadn't understood up till now, but this only this. I simply couldn't comprehend what I heard. Because I knew how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad she tried to frame me for murder. So why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. On the monitor, the video that I thought was finished flashed back on screen. My eyes darted back at the screen. And if I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge. Me? Huh? What I saw was me. Impossibly, undeniably me.
So, Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Okay. Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. He and I were having what seemed to be a fairly normal conversation, but I in the here and now, had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down to talk to him like this.
Now, shall we get straight to the point?
Okay.
Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school.
Okay.
Can you accept that?
Can I?
Yes.
What? This can't be real. I said yes.
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you.
Okay.
As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
What? I'm very confused. Once again, the video cut out. From there, the video repeated the same scene again and again with the others. Byakuya. Toko. Hina. Everyone. They all said that they agreed to live in this school forever. And then... Kyoko. Her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. She sat down with the headmaster of the Hope's Peak Academy, her father, and when he asked her his question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted life within the school. Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went black. Huh? It wasn't just the monitor, the DVD player itself had apparently turned off, which of course that meant the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened?
Say what?
Oopsie, looks like it broke. Out of service. What? It just happened to break just now?
Too bad.
Now, then. When doesn't matter. Failure can strike any time, anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right? Failure, my ass. You cut the power on purpose. Well, whatever. Even if I watched the whole thing, it'd just be more of the same. He'd ask them the question and they'd all say yes. I couldn't help myself. I let out a huge exasperated sigh, but as I did, I remembered something.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to this school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems to me much too convenient. A convenient outcome. Something that seemed to obviously work in favor of the mastermind. Does that mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or... Interview DVD has been updated in the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Ding dong bing bong, class trial is about to start. As what it seems.
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end.
Yep.
And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start.
I guess.
There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black.
Uh-oh.
There is no storm that won't eventually end.
What about that, though?
And that leads to drought.
Okay.
But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again. Because the end is only the beginning. Anyway, let's get started. The beginning of the end of the class trial. Everyone gather once again at you know where.
Uh-oh. Okay, so we are officially at the final class trial. It's about to begin again. The class trial is going to start. The final class trial. The last time all our lives will be on the line. The last time hope and despair are on the line. I don't have a choice, I have to do this. Okay then. This is the end. Okay. And with that, we'll be ending this one off. With the investigation finally over, I'll be seeing you all in the final class trial. Thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you all in the next one. See you tomorrow. Keep being spooky and peace out. Hey guys and girls, I just want to say thank you for watching the video. If you liked everything today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe and hit the bell notification. Thank you all for watching and peace out. See you all next time.